Well, a drug created to help those with type 2 diabetes lower their blood sugar has become the solution of choice for many Americans looking to lose weight. Ozempic and other drugs like it have been flying off pharmacy shelves in recent months as they've proven effective at helping people shed pounds. Now, this despite some medical experts warning against using these medications for unintended purposes. On Capitol Hill, however, there's one lawmaker calling for America to lean into the Ozempic craze. Arizona Republican Representative David Schweikert. And Washington correspondent Joe Khalil is live. Joe, you spoke one-on-one with the congressman who says tackling our nation's obesity epidemic may solve other problems as well.
It's a really interesting concept, right? There's a lot of buzz around these drugs like Ozempic and other GLP-1s, as they're called. But Congressman Schweikert says that they're already transforming not just obesity in the United States, but the economy. This congressman from Arizona, Schweikert, it's his biggest issue is the national deficit and the national debt. That's where he argues very passionately the U.S. needs to make these drugs more accessible to anybody who needs them. So how do we make the connection there? Well, he pointed to the potency of their impact already on the economy. Whether it's the airline industry, they're seeing their stock performance improve because investors think airlines can be more profitable with fewer obese passengers. That's a real thing. All the way to companies that make sweet and salty foods, they actually are losing investment. So a lot of impact here as a result of these drugs, again, making big impacts. But the argument he's making most emphatically, and he's been sharing the math to prove it, is he says curbing obesity is the only way to making meaningful cuts to our debt and our deficit. And over the next 10 years, he says the Joint Economic Committee expects the U.S. is going to spend $4.1 trillion just treating all sorts of illnesses related to obesity. So in our one-on-one, Schweikert tells me that it has been incredibly hard to try to tackle that issue because there's such a stigma around obesity. Even the idea of just talking about it, he says, could, offend those who struggle with it. But he says we got to get past that.
Once you actually start to see the potential positives here, the hell with the theater of people's feelings. In some ways, it's we love, we care, and we're going to try to make people's lives better.
Schweikert also argues that obesity causes a whole range of other health issues, some things you might expect, like heart attacks, stroke, diabetes, but even things you may not expect, like certain forms of cancer. And treating all of those things added up, he says, accounts for about $1 in every $8 that we spend as a country on healthcare. It's by far the largest chunk of our yearly budget. We also talked to a Johns Hopkins doctor. She specializes in obesity in children. She, too, has been pushing for more access to these GLP-1s, arguing that obesity is generational. Obese parents more likely to have obese children. She says that these new generation of drugs are the best hope for cutting that cycle. So we're going to have a lot more, Kelly, on both of those voices tonight on Elizabeth Vargas's show. And hopefully people will start to kind of understand some of the arguments from D.C. here.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.